are you denying your gifts? Like, there are people that need your gifts. That's what's coming through. You're put here on earth to, go through the pain and go through your healing process, because there are other people that require your guidance. They require your wisdom. They require your healing abilities that they don't have within themselves. It's like ultimately like a ripple effect. You know what I mean? Oh, yes. Book a session, Lisa. Please, please, please. Look at all my girls, all my sisters showing up. I love it. I love it. So I'm getting chills here. Let's go ahead and dive into the tarot and find out what's been cooking up. Ooh, I'm getting chills on that one. Lisa, every time you show up, I get chills, girl. All right, here we go. Spirit, let's go into detail. What is going on? What's unfolding for this beautiful community on their paths with regards to the shaman and forest energy and denial and intuition? Please and thank you. Three, two, and one. Two of Swords showing up as your energy right now, community. Ace of Swords in the past, Page of Pentacles in the past. Happening in the present right now. King of Swords, lots of head, lots of mental energy popping up on this board here. King of Swords, Six of Swords in the present. Over the next 4 weeks, it looks like we've got some action, some movement coming in. The Emperor and the Four of Swords. Wow, lots of mental energy here, my loves. Overarching energy, Seven of Pentacles. Definitely like you're in a pause right now on something. Wow, yeah, contemplating. It's interesting. Yeah, it looks like in the past, Ace and Two of Swords, you could have been dealing with somebody on the younger side with the Page of Pentacles, but I feel like in the past, recent past, some type of a communication came in, some type of really big clarity. Again, I'm picking up on you were receiving some type of downloads, some type of a vision came through, and it like really like freaked you out, and like you are in denial of it, right? And that's why I've got this Two of Swords right now. Like this particular Two of Swords, it's like giving me like you're blocking this. Like you're like, no, what the hell's going on here? I'm not going to do this. Like, no way, Jose kind of vibes, right? But there's some type of an opportunity. I feel like you've learned something from this, whatever it was. Again, you could have been dealing with a younger, maybe somebody on the younger end, or maybe these are children involved. Page of Pentacles. It's like I feel like there's more forest in the background too. I definitely feel like some of you have been on a journey, whether this is like a physical journey somewhere, like you've just gotten back from somewhere. This could be like a physical trip that you just got back from. Or I also feel like for some of you, like there's been some type of a recent journey, like internal journey. And again, I don't think you were prepared for what you learned from that experience. You know what I mean? But I feel like it's something to do with taking your power back from something. Taking your power back from something. Getting really, really clear on something. I'm hearing like it's scaring you. It's scaring you. There's a level of, I'm scared to do this. I'm scared to take this. I'm scared to take this leap. So what's happening in the present, what I like about what's happening in the present right now, I've got the King of Swords. I've got the Six of Swords. Some of you could actually be moving away from a relationship with the King of Swords. This could be because like, look at the owl in the bottom of the corner of this card. It's like, there's been some level of wisdom gained from this recent excursion is coming through that you've just been on. Again, take it how it resonates, whether you've been on a trip and you had a light bulb moment, you know what I mean? Like something became really, really clear to you, whether that was a vision that came in through internally or some type of communication, something that effect. But it's like you could have been dealing with an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, and it's like you're exiting the building, like you're in the process right now. Like you do have clear inner knowing. Like this can also be like she's got the blinders over her eyes. It's like, the bird's kind of like pecking at the tops here, like pulling the strings along. Like, I feel like you felt like you were being pulled along the strings somehow with this person. For some of you that were dealing with a person, it's like you're definitely moving away from that person, that situation. 6 of Swords energy. For others of you, this could definitely be you moving away from, like, your inner saboteur is coming out. Like, if you have this vision and your heart knows I should be doing this, like your soul is calling you to do something, again, take it how it resonates. Is it a relationship? Is it a job? Is it stepping into a calling? Is it making some type of a move on some level somewhere? And like your intuition is telling you this, but you're in denial on some level. But it's like, I don't know, the King of Swords and the other aspect of that too could also be referencing for some of you, like really coming into radical acceptance of the situation, getting very clear on it. Like you see what this is, you know, and it's kind of like a back and forth, like, I can't believe I'm going to freaking do this, or holy crap, everybody's gonna be freaking out when I do this, is kind of what I'm picking up on right now. But like maybe some of you are dealing with legal stuff too, is what's coming through. But one way or another, whether this is an old way of being, or this is a person that you're walking away from, or this is like a situation, like you're going to walk away from the denial. That's what you're working on right now, is walking away from the denial. Oh, legal stuff. Oh, Lisa, you do need a reading, sister. You better book it because my prices are going up in January. Just going to let everybody know. So book it before the end of the year, Dano. Wow. Okay. So what's going to be unfolding over the next 4 weeks? Definitely going to be taking some action, empowering up. Maybe an Aries is going to be coming into your life. That's going to help you like propel forward, right? I really feel like I'm speaking to you though, my loves, this community, whoever's watching this reading right now, is like, maybe you are an Aries or you have dominant Aries in your chart. It doesn't have to be though. This is you definitely stepping up to the plate and taking action on something. Like you're not head in the sand energy on this anymore. Like you are going to get to the point over the next 4 weeks, like, cause this is something that you're pondering. It's like marinating on, you know what I mean? It's like, okay, yeah, the shock factor, this download's coming through. I need to deal with the situation, whether it's a person, a job, a legal sitch, whatever, or again, answering this calling, right? As a healer, a calling, you know, building, creating something, bringing it forth for the collective, right? But you are going to be taking action on this in a very balanced, healthy way is what's coming through. It's almost like that's what's going to be happening over the next 4 weeks, that marinating. You're letting I guess that maybe blah, 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 that's coming through really fast. Maybe that's what Spirit's trying to get me to, I'm getting chills on that. It's like, give it some time to marinate and you're going to know when it's time to take action. And please, please, please surrender to your intuition because it's going to be spot on. It's like there's some type of a big healing that's coming forth with the 4 of Swords. I feel like maybe this healing, whatever it is, it's healing, and I'll get more information. I will clarify. But I feel like when you heal this sector within yourself, it's going to catapult like a download, intuition, where you'll be ready to take the action. For some of you, that's also a call to take action, to slow it down over the next 4 weeks, because slowing it down and integrating rest, chilling out, that is action, guys. Okay. It's bold action in this day and age when people glorify burnout, right? But also for some of you need to hear that, like slowing down enough. I keep looking at this card on this other deck. It says get centered. It's like, if you could really just slow down enough and give yourself the time to reflect on everything that's been happening. I'm hearing over the last 4 weeks right now, that what you're getting ready to execute right now, and then versus what's coming in over the next 4 weeks. It's just something about letting things sit for a minute before you pull the trigger on the next move. Yeah, I have the Empress energy on the bottom of the deck. It's like, that's, oh my God, Emperor and the Empress. So it's almost like, yeah, it's like a little less masculine right now, a little more Empress, meaning like slowing it down, sensual, enjoying life, being confident in yourself, kind of just like getting yourself into a spot where you really can receive. 4 of Cups on the bottom of the deck as well. It's like this isn't about, it's like if you can slow down and get into that receptive state, spirit has a gifty, spirit has a cup. Stop worrying about what happened in the past. Stop worrying about what's coming in the future. You know what I mean? What's Deanne saying? Slow down has been the theme. Keep hearing that. Yeah, it's you know what? It's such a massive theme with us all still integrating and finding our way in this Pluto and Aquarius. And I'll put it in this description box. There's a reading that came up from an astrologer. It literally just showed up randomly on my algorithm. I had never watched her before, but it was I just feel so called to share it with everyone, especially when I see Deanne and Lisa making comments like that. It's like, full moon Gemini trining Lilith. Oh my God. Yes. Yes. See, this video that I'm talking about though I'm getting chills on that too, Lisa. It was talking about how important it is if you don't already have a really self-disciplined practice of meditation or something that is a practice that gets you grounded and centered. You need to be able to be your calm in the chaos at all times, because we are learning how to work with the fire and the air, the fire and the air element energy more so now moving forward, like over the next 30 plus years, you know what I mean? So everything's going to be speeding up. And everybody's been so used to trudging through that dense Capricorn energy for so long, right? Well, that's like done. It's gone. So yes, Deanne, if you're hearing slow down, slow down, slow down, you're hearing it from multiple sources. That is for you, babe. Please do so. You know what I mean? And it's not just a one and done. Spirit's like, it's not a one and doneer. This is a way of life. Four of Swords. This needs to be made a way of life, however that fits for you. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And like with the Seven of Pentacles and the overarching energy, it's the same thing. Learning how to really slow it down, pause and reflect what keeps you centered, what doesn't keep you centered, right? Celebrating your wins. It's like whatever work you guys have been putting into, whether that's into yourself, into a relationship, into exiting something, it's like the payouts are coming. Do you know what I mean? The payouts are coming is what I'm hearing.